Good morning. How you doing? We're here, man. Doing great. What a beautiful day. Camperman, morning. $25 this morning. I think that is about the warmest it's been this month so far in a while. It's supposed to get up there today. How was the weekend for you guys? Good? We've got Monday out of the way, so the rest should be all downhill. Hello, Nancy. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Herbert, how we doing? Well, I like to get up and chat with you folks in the mornings, and about the only time I really have is before work. So this allows me to get out and about and say hello. Seems like in the evening time I used to have lives, but now I'm so busy during the winter time. But always something to do when I get home. So I grab time as I can get it. How's everybody doing today? Monday's out of the way. Taco Tuesday here. Good to hear, good to hear. $25. It's actually the warmest it's been this week. Crazy thing says we're supposed to see 40 today. That would be pretty awesome. I'll have to put on my shorts and t-shirt. Well, they all look the same after a while. Hello, Evo, how you doing? No lunch today, so we're going to have to grab a quick snack at the old Mickey D's. Hello, Joey. Everybody's in such a big hurry. And we all end up sitting at the same red lights together, no matter how fast they drive. Anybody got big plans for the week? Hello, Jason. Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yep. We learn from our lessons if we allow that. If you don't learn from them, you'll seem to make the same mistakes over and over. Life is the best teacher out there. Woo. Looks like we're back up to $3 a gallon for fuel. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. How long have you been off work? You only been trying to do it on the YouTube, or you been trying to get on Instagram and stuff like that? 2 weeks. Well, that's like a little vacation. Ten for 10 this morning, guys. Keep those thumbs a-rolling. I got a 4-day vacation coming up. Starting to feel a little crampy about it. Southern Pride, welcome back, welcome back. Well, we're going to hit Mickey D's and we're going to roll on out toward work. Hang out there for a bit. Got a vehicle approaching from the rear with no headlights on whatsoever. And you know we got to have that cup of coffee. Do 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 do. All right, we're coming up on one right now. A little too close, but you'll get a glimpse at it. Good old number 4.
Hi, what will you be using your McDonald's rewards? Go ahead with your order.
A number 4, large coffee black.
Go around to the first one, yes, please.
Insurance fraud purposes? What's that? Yeah, they don't, the little biscuits that taste like pancakes, I don't think they're doing those here. They run a special there for a little bit and then they were gone. Evo! What kind of plan you working on there? Oh, the coffee is always great. I'm telling you, well, yesterday when we stopped at the Frisch's, that coffee just did not hit the spot. I like the Burger King and the way they do their little hash browns bite size. Good morning, Craig. How you doing? Oh yeah. We're doing good, Craig. We're doing good. My plans for today is trim up the snow along the edges. I got a little bit of office work to do. Hello from Belgium. Should probably get some of the chainsaws out and get them ready to roar. If it warms up a little bit, we're going to cut some trees. Not today, Putty Cat. Once a month will be fine for that place. Sit down and have a conversation at the $20 breakfast there. Here we can sit in our own truck, have a better coffee, and only pay $7. Yep. Thank you. Just like that, my breakfast was cooked. Mama said coffee's the best. Hard to say there, Evo. Hard to say. Hello, Phil. How we doing out there? I was going to order coffee and a rotisserie chicken. No. 3 eggs omelet, a little bit of ham, a little bit of hash browns, and a cup of coffee. I didn't even get a refill. $14.99, and I gave her a $5 tip. I don't know, somehow they can run 2 platforms with 2 different streaming devices at the same time. What's all gone, Evo? Cholesterol poison. Not good. Nope, $5 chips for the big boy. Evo, you're wasting our time, dude. There you go, man. Hello, Calvin, Northwest Ohio. I'll let Evo tell you, since he's so good at reading license plate. Evo, tell me where the last license plate was from. Tell me what city that guy was from. Ronald McDonald makes some pretty good coffee, Phil. Evo, you got the info right in front of you. Tell me what county that the other guy was from. South Louisiana. Calvin, I was down in Louisiana for the Bowling Nationals not too long ago. June, I think it was. Beautiful place. Hello, Iowa. How are we doing? That's the only thing I don't like about Mickey D's. Those hash browns seem to just scratch your throat up. I was in Baton Rouge, California. Craig in the house. Very cool, very cool. Born on the bayou. We've been out to the, I don't know what it's called there. It was called Raising Canes. Pretty nice little expo there. But what county was it from there? And that was not the license plate, because that's one too many numbers for this part of the woods, my friend. Try again. Thank you. Come again. Good job. Raising Canes, and they had a great little naval museum right there. It's about 25 degrees. It's actually warming up pretty nice. 26 degrees right now. It's about like me, Putty Cat. I get in bed in enough time to get a good 8 hours sleep, but that never happens. I can never go to sleep, and then I always wake up way before the alarm clock. Oh, 25 is summer day compared to the rest of last week. Well, this was a giant, I don't know what you call it, but convention center. huge bowling alley inside of it. Yeah, we take what we can get and run with it. That's all we can do. Fall. It's a, I don't know what you call it, but it was a convention center. I know what you're talking about, the caney chicken places, but now this was a huge convention center. Yeah, 45 would be great here. All right, man, you ain't gonna see no more vehicles this morning, I promise you that. No one else is here. Lake Charles. Double tap that screen. Want some videos? Drop some comments, folks. Everything helps us out here. You can become a member, but we'll just hang out in the lives every day. I look for Bigfoot every day. But he is pretty sneaky. We had some more otters out playing yesterday. Now this is just where I work, Jody. That's what the trip is for this weekend. We got 4 days and I'm looking at 4 different properties. Hopefully going to be way out in the boonies. We're going to and work on clearing land and building a little cabin. Hello, Ziggy. I will hug the guy. If he doesn't smell very bad, I'll hug him. A little off-grid, maybe a little cabin building. Got to work on some solar, some water. Going to try and do it all off-grid, folks. Yep. I'm going to put me in one of those outhouses that are 40 yards from the house. You ever read that book, 40 Yards to the Outhouse? Written by Willie Makett, co-author Betty Won't. Well, I'm Kingfisher. I think there have already been some discoveries. I just think there's a lot more covering up than what they let us see out there. And I wouldn't be too sure to say that maybe they kind of designed that fella. You know what I mean? Well, that says a lot there, Cherise. All these new people in the room, raise your hand. Raise your hand and say hello. Tell us where you're from. I'm about to come up with a sneeze here in a second. One of those little poems. What are they? A coup? That's what she said. Northwest Ohio, Lisa. All right, Nancy, take care out there and be safe. Raise your hand if you're sure. That is an old commercial. All right, folks, we're going to back up and wait. I got about half of a moon up there. Southwest Montana. Welcome in. Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. Livermore. Grilled spam in Hawaii. Well, we do have a beautiful clear sky today. That's one thing going for us. It's going to get a little crunchy in here in a minute. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Bozeman. Hope I pronounced that right. Somebody was talking about McGriddles earlier, and this smells just like a McGriddle. Way too much bread. Nope, not this time I didn't. I had a couple of good steaks and some good fish. Hello, Jeff. I'm eating a sausage biscuit. Alligator? Nope, no alligator. There you go. I get to number 4. I like to sit back here in the dark, eat my breakfast. How's that for dark? Do 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 do. Well, I'm pretty much half and half on the carnivore. I haven't been able to drop more than 10 pounds, but it's not coming back either, so I'm doing good. 6:28 a.m. If there ever was a Bigfoot, he should live back here. I got about 4 more miles of trail directly behind me that I hang out during the summertime. It gets a little deeper back there. No squats yet. About 8:15, and yesterday it was out for about 10 minutes. I showed the beautiful sun yesterday as we were shutting down the live, and then it lasted no longer than 10 minutes and was cloudy all day. I did not. I very seldom listen to any music whatsoever. Not very often, Pretty Cat, not very often. Craig, can you see the moon out there tonight? Really? I do maintenance work for the state. I think Bad Bunny was that guy who was supposed to be doing the Super Bowl. I did not watch it. Yep. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there be sun. The sun'll come out tomorrow. I love to listen to nature. I got a great email yesterday. Thank you, Lisa. I don't know, Jeff. I'd never heard of that guy before the Super Bowl. But I guess if you know Lady Gaga, you got a foot in the door. I got an email yesterday from a company wanting to send me a security system for camping. Has like a monitor and like 5 different tracking cameras that you set up like 100 yards around your perimeter. Detects movement. So that will be great for going out and Bigfoot hunting. Hello, GP. Good morning. Is the snow level down to 24 inches in Michigan yet? Not for me. Not for me, Phil, for the Bigfoot. I do not know. I've never heard him before and haven't heard him yet, actually. I think we're down to about a solid 6 inches of muck around here. Supposed to be in the 40s today. We'll see how that happens. You never know. There might be all AI robots doing it next year, Pretty Cat. Who knows? Good bunny, bad bunny. Well, there you go. Pretty Cat knows him. I don't know how they decide who they pick for that job, but they take bids or quotes on it, bring in the lowest guy, or what? If anybody watched the show, did the guy do all right? Like I say, I did not watch any of it. I caught a glimpse of it from the bowling alley. They were like 19-0, and that's all I seen at one time. Oh, well, I'm glad I missed it then. I haven't even seen a playoff on any of the great commercials they were supposed to have. How was the commercials? Now, I'm sure in a day or two, all the commercials will be on YouTube somewhere. People will be infiltrating them in their videos and shorts. Thank you, Phil. I don't think we got in here right now. Camperman was here earlier, but I don't know if he's still here. Yep, he's still hiding. He doesn't talk much. And yeah, GP's in here now, so. Man, I should have posted for my channel there, huh? I could have done a YouTube short. Only 8 million. I'll have Putty Cat write him a check. You just got it scheduled, or you're getting out there and being able to do any of it. That's the thing. I seen some guys here in town yesterday dropping a big one. Looked like they caught the corner of the house, just a little bit. Pretty good sized tree and pretty close, but looked like about 2 or 3 foot of the edge of the house. Got a little bump. I should follow them around just for quote purposes on a little bit of fascia and gutter repair. And looked like they had a big track machine in there loading a looked to be like a 20-yard dump trailer, and 6 inches of snow wasn't helping that yard out any. Well, GP, at least the world is getting ready for you. You're going to be busy, busy. We'll send GP out there, Craig. He might want a week's vacation out in California. Hello, Sosa. What's the word for the day, Sosa? Absolutely will. That's where I'll find all the trash, under the snow. By the looks of the trash can, they had a pretty busy weekend out here last weekend. Yeah, you call him at the right time, Craig, and maybe I'll just come out and visit too. I can throw a brush in the chipper. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. It's good to see everybody back on a Tuesday morning. Yeah, but the thing about the trash cans is here, they just come in and throw their household garbage in it. Empty out the trunks of cars, throw their old shoes away. Just a dumping ground for them. You hear that, GP? We're going to California. Feel good, dear. Good morning. Come on, man. We'll consider it like a week's vacation. Oh, yeah. You should see it when this campground opens, man. We get tires, chairs, you name it. Oh, wouldn't it be cool to go drop a big redwood? Have a chainsaw with a 7-foot blade on it? There you go, man. Paul, you should hang out with Phil Goodyear. I think he's a Marlboro man, and he's probably got a rotisserie chicken. I was just talking to my boss yesterday, and I don't know what it is, but, you know, you can tell at some of these places where people pull over and empty out their cars, it's always cigarette butts and Mountain Dew cans. Seems like Mountain Dew and smoking goes hand in hand. And then you get occasionally, you get a Bud Light or a Budweiser, and there's always a Coca-Cola bottle half full of tobacco spit. It doesn't do that any good around here, GP. They just, the law will not show up. I had that guy had been in there sleeping for 4 days, and ODNR just put it off, so... Thursday night, one of my bowling buddies, I said, hey, can you swing by the park? So the very next morning, he was out here in uniform, and the guy rode off and has not been back. Beetlejuice, welcome back. Thanks for stopping. See you later. Oh, yeah. Phil, you should check out Paul Simonton there. I think you guys out there will get along great. I'm here for your daughter, Chuck. Welcome in, Beetlejuice. What's up today? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. How you doing, Beetlejuice, with 3 subscribers? No video content on your channel whatsoever. All right, man. Well, we were not going to talk about that in here, so we'll say happy trails out there, man. Keep on scrolling. Thank you, GP. 86,000 seconds. That's a long time, 86,000 seconds. Where did you get that number, GP? That's 1,433 minutes. 23.88 hours. Almost a whole day. See you tomorrow, Beetlejuice. We're not supposed to get any snow. It's supposed to be up in the 30s and 40s, and I think maybe one day we're going to see a 50. Oh, that is perfect, man. That is perfect. That gives them time to sit back, reflect, and think about the things they have done. I'm sure when I go through lives later on, I'll see him in there. Too bad you just can't follow him around. You know, once you latch on to him, like a tractor beam, follow him to every live he goes to and deport him from that one too. Nope, we're going to put an amphitheater in this summer, supposedly, if I get time to do it. No, probably not. Pretty cool profile picture there, too. Man, we can do without rain, too. I'm telling you, here in about, I'd say the 1st of March, this place is going to be underwater. We flooded for about a week last year, and we didn't get any snow at all in the winter. So I can imagine this year. Supposed to get up to 42 today. It's going to be awesome. We do now. Last year it was beavers. We had, I think, 4 different families of beavers last year, and some guy come in and trapped them. And now the river otters are back. They're everywhere. Heat wave for a while. I think we'll get one good week of mowing grass and then snow again. Lincoln, Nebraska. Holy cow. 74. Oh yeah, we see a lot of snakes during the summertime. That it is, Phil. That it is. Well, I get a few of both of her, Putty Cat. You gotta wait for the hikers to start hiking. Pretty sure I seen a man beaver last year too. That was weird. Yeah, that's pretty cold for California, isn't it? Unless you're up in the high altitudes. Not in here, Scorpio. just people's opinions. That's why we don't really try to get into stuff like that. But some people liked it, some people didn't. I just didn't get a chance to watch it. Did you get to see any commercials? Well, it was some dude dressed up in a short skirt. So if you know where I'm going. Sometimes I think there's people that actually come in here looking for a little work, you know what I mean? Absolutely not. And I don't know why. There are all kind of food trucks around town, but they never come up here. They do sometimes. We have a 250 year celebration for Ohio this year. There's going to be about 2,000 people here. We will have food trucks all over the place for about 3 days. Celebrations are good, but the aftermath is not so great. For 3 days, everybody will get to park in the grass. We'll have at least 40 fires burning in my grass field up there, so it's going to take a beating, that's for sure. Like I say, we're not going to get into that Putty Cat. It was just his opinion. He said it. It's over with. I got to start moving. The truck says shut down here. Should be time for the old squirrel man to come rolling in. I kind of like everybody's music, but then again, every artist I can say that has a good song that I like, has a song that I do not like. That doesn't mean I don't like the music or the song. It's just particularly that one song. Oh, they do. Inside the park, walkers only. They all park in here. They stay for 3 days. They camp. That is true. We don't talk about that in here either. Politics, war. We try and keep it nice and peaceful, folks. We've been doing good here for over a year of lives. Yeah, they can do that too. They'll bring their own. It's actually illegal in any state park, but I don't think they press the issue if you're contained to your camping area. You can purchase a permit through the county here and have like weddings and stuff and serve alcohol, yes. As long as the county gets their cut, they don't care. Hello, Jerry. Red Solo Cup. I'll fill you up. Let's have a party. Now, I can say that guy had a few songs I like there. Jerry, it's a beautiful day outside. Those pups will be anxious to get out there today. You'll probably have 7 ducks today. Man, wouldn't it be cool just to have a giant Bigfoot run across the road? I would only hope he would stop and wave. Hello, Saul, how you doing? And I've always wondered, is there a method to how YouTube gives people numbers after their names? Slow and steady, that's what the turtle says. Yup. My mama done told me, bring something for dinner. Yeah, and they need video profile pictures. You know, instead of just a picture for your profile, you can actually put a video like a camera and talk to people. Seems like some space age technology there, Captain Kirk. Beat me up, Scotty. Yes, they do. Grubbing for roots and worms. Kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow. Crazy. Well, thanks for knowing that. Well, some people can come up with some pretty good names on here. Some have meaning and some are just silly names. Yeah, I don't know how he does that. You know, it's been said too many times, they boldly go where no one has gone before, but yet every time they go somewhere, there's already somebody there. So I actually don't think they've ever went anywhere where no one was at. Survivor? Bump. Bump, bump, bump. I think that's just the name of the song. That was Eye of the Tiger, was it not? I got so much stuff rattling in my head, probably because there's a lot of space up there not being used. Oh, I'd say around April. I think all the rain wakes them up. Lieutenant Uhura. Surveyor. That's what happens when you read fast. Thank you, Craig. And no offense taken, but sometimes you just gotta spell it out for me. Zimbo. Zimbo, why don't we just say hello? What's going on here? Yep. That's kind of like YouTube, you know, you got to get some girl in tight shorts or a bikini to get your views in. And that's how the movies play it too. Half-naked girl. People going to watch it. and they give it to us. There's supposed to be some pretty good movies coming out in the next month or two. I can't remember the last movie I watched at the show house. Me and the wife went to watch something, but I can't remember. We both like scary movies. So whenever the next scary one comes out, we'll see. Only on certain channels, Paul. No lunch today. That's why I stopped this morning for breakfast. I know I got a big ham cooked at home for supper tonight, so. A bartending career? Nope. I could only serve beer with the name on the label. I couldn't do mixed drinks. I would probably overmix the shots. Here comes the squirrel man. Yummy, yummy. Yep, that was a good one. Yeah, I know what you mean there. It would be hard not to have a few shots with him. Absolutely. He'll probably bring dessert. Maybe a good swamp grass salad. Evo, you should pop in Friday morning. I'm going to be driving for about 4 hours. There'll be all the license plates you want to see. Hello, John. Either one. The Dog Man, the Blair Witch, Woman of the Woods, Skinwalkers. No, it's just my day off this week. I think we even got a frogman up here. Dwight with the demonic spork. You got your zoom lens ready, Evo? Nope. Feeding the squirrels. Skinwalkers. Excellent. Yep, people will think you're a little loony. Well, he probably knows where a few moonshine steels are out there in the woods. Do I collaborate with him? I have a lot of law enforcement friends, yes. All right, folks, about to hit the dead zone here, so if I start to swirl, hang out for about 1 minute and I will get out the other end. Somebody let me know when the twirl begins. Sometimes it twirls, sometimes it does not. Yep, me too, me too. Oh, we're starting to freeze. Oh, in Ohio and Kentucky. They're everywhere. Well, thank you, Sal. I think my signal feed is about 20 seconds behind the camera. It wasn't too bad at all, was it? Yeah, we should have one of those road races here. You know, we have a Formula One champion right here in the hometown. Can you pass the gun? Of course. There you go. My kind of Taco Bell girl. Courage in a bottle, baby. Popcorn was the legend, man. The legend of moonshiners. My father made a little moonshine in his time. Can you see where that sun's supposed to come up? Right behind that cloud. That is usually the way it works, folks. I'm going to hang out here for just a little bit, guys. Try and hit that 40 thumbs up today. Yeah, I don't really like that factory-made shine. Yeah, we got a lot of dirt track, circle track, custom builds, demo tracks around the area. But when the sun starts to rise, the clouds move in for some reason. Most welcome. If you guys got a lot of friends on your channels out there, always feel free to share these out. Sal, you got to get some videos up on your channel so we can watch and hang out, and that way if you subscribe, YouTube doesn't kick you out. Good morning, Greg. How are you today? All right, Putty Cat. You have a good day down in Florida Keys. A skate channel? Well, that would be cool. You just gotta post a few videos on there. That way YouTube knows you're not an AI or a bot, and they won't... every time you subscribe to someone, they will kick you off for not having contact or subscribers. Yeah, nice warm beaches with your toes in the sand. Probably not too great up in the Carolinas and on up through, but maybe the southern tip of Florida would be all right. Yay me! Where are you from? What's going on out there? Thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, Jerry, are you still lurking? Camperman, are you lurking? Yep, Camperman's still lurking. We're going to get in there and get the rolling at 7:30 today. Quiet and peaceful right now, but once the human beings show up, Hello, Ryan. Good morning. Good morning. Ryan, are you a welder by trade? Very cool. Very cool. Well, that's some of the old sayings, but you never know. Maybe it just captured your soul for the afterlife. You know, somewhere out there, there's CTV cameras and security cameras, and your soul was being captured whether you want it or not. Don't let it get to you, man. Don't let it get to you. Good morning, folks. If you're new to the room, hit that thumbs up for us. Hang out for a minute. I got 10 more minutes here. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yep. Hello, Josh. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Anything new happening in the area? Hello, Scrapping with Grandpa. How we doing? How we doing? How was yesterday's work go on, huh? Well, I work here, Sal. I work here. There you go, Scrapping. Camperman sub to you. Thank you, Camperman. This is where I work, Sal. So that's why I usually do a morning live here before I start work. Most of Friday morning, I'll be in Ohio still. Friday evening, I'll be down in Kentucky. Saturday, I will be over in West Virginia. And then back to Kentucky for Sunday night, maybe. We got things to look at. Camperman picking them all up. Yep, do a little snow plowing here. I ain't gonna have much to do today, I don't think. As long as a tree don't fall or something doesn't break. Well, we definitely ain't gonna get the mowers out today. T-minus 6.5. What are you doing today, scrapping? You got a lot of stuff to pick up? And did you get any of this snow? Feel good year? Are you still here or did you take off? Hello, Chuck. Yep. Fake snow too, probably. Yeah, me too, Josh. Camperman just subbed to you there, he said a little bit ago. Camperman, always leave a comment when you sub for someone. Me too, me too. But I do know here in a little bit we're going to be looking at so much water out there. We got another one of those fake accounts in the room here, folks. One of those comments that only I can see and no one else can. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that guy and say goodbye. See you later, Chuck. Well, folks, I got about 3 minutes here, and I'm going to go do a little bit of work. I'm happy and appreciated that all you guys hung up. We almost got to the 40. It says I only got one person in the room. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so. Most appreciated, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. It's not too late, folks. And my chat has quit working. Somebody say hello to me. Good morning. Okay, guys, we got 1 minute. I don't know what happened to the... Hello, David. How you doing? Hit that thumbs up for me, sir, if you're in here. I don't know why the chat quit working. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Good morning, good morning. We are just getting ready to get out of here and say goodbye for the day, folks. Time to go to work here. I hope y'all have a wonderful day out there, folks. And David, thanks for coming in, but we got to go. We'll be back on at 6 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I got to get in and get the other truck warmed up, and I'll flip on Dave. He seems to be a little busy in the morning. He hardly stops in anymore, but that's pretty cool. He's a busy guy. We'll see him a lot more when he gets up here to Ohio. So yeah, guys, jump over and watch the old man hustle, old guy hustle. He'll be out here walking in just a few minutes, enjoying that Georgia sunshine down there. It's got to 29 degrees here this morning, so it's going to be a whopper. So we're going to see you guys later on, and 2-minute warning. I am out of here, folks. Have an awesome day and stay safe. We will see you tomorrow.